Yeah, hi everyone. So today we are going to see a lead code problem of the day. So the problem is a bit easier and based on the linked list. The problem title is find the minimum and maximum number of nodes between critical points. So we have given a linked list and there are critical points. Critical points are the one which is like local maxima and minima. Local minima are the one having the current node value is less than its previous node value and next node value, and vice versa for local maxima, which is current node's value is greater than both previous node value and the next node value. And we have to find the minimum and maximum number of nodes between these critical points. So minimum distance or minimum number of nodes will be between the two consecutive uh, critical points, and maximum distance will be the first critical point and the last critical point. So the one approach is to solve this problem is to store the uh, all the nodes value into a vector and just iterate on that vector, or compare previous and next value and store the indices and find the minimum distance and maximum distance. But the another way which using we cannot use the extra or we can save the extra vector space of n space and also reduce its complexity by traversing just on the linked list. So for that purpose we will need one boolean variable is first critical point, which is used to identify we have encountered any critical point or not. So initially its value is true. If it's true means the point is first, we will make it false once we get any critical point. Then minimum distance initialize with int max, which we want to minimize the value. So initially its value we are assigning it to int max. The first occurrence store the first index or the index of the first critical point, and the current occurrence store the index of the current critical point. Then this temp node will be used for traversing. Initially it is pointing to the second node and previous value. We need a previous node's value, so head value will be previous uh, value, because we are going to start from the second node. Then count, which is used to store the index of the critical nodes. So initially it is 0. So we'll iterate our while loop whenever I have a node which is not null, and I have a next node which is also not null. And initially we increment the count by 1. So uh, as we start go into while loop, the count becomes 1. Then we extract the current node's value, which is temp value, and also extract the next node value, which is temp ka next ka value. So we check for the local maxima and local minima here. And if it is the first critical point, which is true, if it has a true value, then first occurrence will be CT and current occurrence will also be CT, and we mark its first critical point as false because we have encountered it. And later on when we will store the previous value as temp current node's value, and increment or change the temp to the temps next, which is the next we are moving to the next node. Once is critical point we got any critical point and is first critical point is false, then we know the previous index value. We will find the minimum distance equals to mean of minimum distance and current index minus the current occurrence of the critical point. Also now we have got the critical point, we update the current occurrence with the count and again move to the next node. There is one corner case. If there is only one critical point or neither any critical point, then the minimum distance will be int max. It doesn't get updated. So we will return -1 comma -1, and else we will return minimum distance, and maximum distance will be the distance between the last critical occurrence and the first critical occurrence. So yeah, we'll try to submit this. it got accepted. Yeah, that's it. We'll start with easy problem. Next time we'll take any hard problem.